I think if it's not called Lucky Charms and following to the end of the gold rainbow,
He calls
um,
it bin-based support and resistance.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, April 18th, 2025, and you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, the markets are closed today in observance of the holiday. The week ahead features several key economic events. China's central bank is expected to keep its main loan rates unchanged, though most economists anticipate a future cut to banks' reserve requirements to offset US tariffs. In the Eurozone, April's flash PMI is forecast to show a slight decline in both manufacturing and services, with weak survey data fueling expectations of a European Central Bank rate cut in June. The UK's flash PMI is also expected to dip, reflecting recent trade policy uncertainty and higher employer costs. But with a Bank of England rate cut in May already priced in, immediate policy impact should be limited. Japan's Tokyo CPI will be closely watched for signs of rising inflation amid global uncertainty from US tariffs, while the Bank of Japan is expected to keep policy steady. Finally, UK retail sales data is due, but recent trade developments may cloud the outlook, and the release is unlikely to shift market expectations for the Bank of England. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave up next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Let's take a look at the currency pairs. First one up, Australian dollar, New Zealand. That is in a downtrend, but nothing is going on. No synchronizations of any. Here is Aussie US dollar. That's in the zone. That's in an uptrend. So we're waiting for a long sweet spot to form here. Euro Canadian dollar, hyperextended. We're going to skip it. Pound Canadian dollar. That is in the zone. That is in a downtrend. We're waiting for another sweet spot to form here. New Zealand US dollar, we got a signal on that last night. That hasn't gone one way or the other. We're still waiting for some results, but that's in an uptrend. We got a long signal right here, and we're waiting for it to hit either the profit target or the stop loss that we set there.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
It's support and resistance.
definitely colorful.
I don't even know who wrote this thing, but here is the idea. What it does is it breaks down support and resistance into 10 ranges and then gives you a percentage of the chance of success for each individual range. So for example, if you go to number 12, there's probably 100% chance that's going to be support. and it's going to bounce back up.
Yeah.
Same thing with 11. There's a 100% chance that's going to be resistance and it'll bounce down. So the areas where you want to look at is in the middle here, how things
Yeah.
are happening. So if I look at the blue area, that's like a 40 or 50. It's a 41 chance of su
Bouncing.
support and 58% chance of resistance. Okay. We're actually going to see it test this.
Yeah, we'll probably
Well,
see it in here in a
maybe.
minute.
What's the 58% chance of support is what it has.
Okay.
So that's how it works. What do you think of this particular?
I think if it's not called Lucky Charms when following to the end of the gold rainbow, I'm thinking that this guy is not a marketing genius.
He calls it bin-based support and resistance. I have no idea what
He
that
should
means.
have a leprechaun on there and
Yeah.
a four-leaf clover.
At least
A little pot
Skittles.
of gold.
The Skittle indicator.
Yeah.
So
Don't look me wrong. I love the percent. I'd like to see where you got the percentages from. But
let's read the directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Documentation. What the heck? Come on.
This indicator presents a version of alternative ways to determine support and resistance using a method called bins. Bins are ranges or containers in which your data points can be sorted. 0 to 18, 1935, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. You break it up into little chunks, and then what do I do with it? Determine support resistance level by averaging the values in the bins to find an iteration of central tendency. Okay, you get the average.
Okay.
That's what he's doing. So he's taking the different spots and seeing what the probably volume is in those spots and then coming up with an average. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I would color the line based on how much support or resistance was showing there so I could visually just look and know instantly what's going on.
Yeah. I'd love to see volume someplace. That's going to give me a better indication of what's going on and if it's going to bounce or not. Yeah.
High volume to the downside.
Oh, there's a volume on there. Okay,
Yeah,
I see it.
I just threw it on there. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Chief, that's all I got for today. Have a great Easter weekend.
You too.